Namaste and welcome to today's episode. We are into week 7 of making positive lifestyle changes. Now, we all know that whatever we put in our mouth and which goes into our stomach, due to the strong stomach acid, the chances of all the food poisons, all the toxins, bacteria, viruses, pathogens, the chances of them getting killed by a strong stomach acid is very, very high. But there are other ways we can get all those things. Okay. Now, we also know that our skin is a giant mouth, it's the largest organ on our body. Now, what we absorb through our skin directly goes into the tissues. When it goes into circulation, goes into the tissues, the chances of getting contamination through skin would be very, very high. So this week we're trying to build a positive habit around our skin. So we'll do two activities. Now we know that we have a lymph node, a lymphatic system, which is like a circulatory system which is running in the body, whose main job is to carry nutrient to each and every corner and bring all the waste out of the body. It starts from the brain, goes to the feet, and it runs parallelly to our blood circulation. Because if the toxins are to be removed, same in the same circulation with the blood is, you will have a contaminated blood. The system made it very, very differently by having a separate lymphatic system. Now, what happens is our lymph nodes, our lymphatic system gets clogged because the type of food that we're eating, because of the lifestyle that we have, because of the toxicity in the environment, because of we being not as physically active um, or as movement is not so high what it used to be earlier. So the lymphatic system gets a little clogged up. Now, if we remove this clogging, if we move this lymphatic system, the toxins will go out of the body. And that's what we need. The best form of toxins moving out of the body is either through the liver, when it goes through the liver into our colon and goes out of the body through our stool. Second is when it goes through our kidney, gets filtered more of the as a form of urine. Or the third is when we sweat, when we remove things through our skin. So to remove it through our skin, we need our skin to be porous. Okay, it can't be clogged. Why does it get clogged? Because of too much of the way we are wearing our clothes, the tight fitting clothes that we wear, the amount of cream, cosmetic, moisturizers, sunscreens that we put on our skin, which pores it. Third, we are not taking self care. So this week, habit is to add some self care in our routine. Now, what we'll do is this is something known as a dry brush, or it's known as a brush which is used for dry brushing. So for this week, we will add this habit. Now, when you do dry brushing, what happens is the dead skin on the and the cells of the skin, which have lived their life and which are supposed to be removed, are accumulated till the time you don't rub them off. When you do dry brushing, one, you're removing those out. Secondly, you're removing those unwanted cells. Thirdly, you're opening up the pores which are clogged. When you do that, the lymphatic system starts to move. When it moves, the excretion pathways open. Okay, so two things that we'll do this week. First, there's something known as spot jumping. So you stand at a place with a comfortable shoes. If it's on a hard surface, you can do it on a rebounder. You can do it on the ground. But you stand and you jump at the same spot for 1 to 2 minutes. It's like you're jumping up and down at the same spot. When you do that, your lymphatic system starts to move. That's one habit. Second habit is dry brushing. So we'll take a dry brush and we'll brush ourselves before we go to a bath, roughly around 1 to 2 minutes. But there is a technique to do it. Whenever you brush from your feet, your hands, your body, head, anything, you move your brush towards your heart. Let me try and show something. So let's say if I'm moving it from my head, okay, I'm brushing my head. So I'll move it from my head towards my heart. If I'm moving it from my arms, I will move from my fingers towards my heart. If I'm doing brushing on my stomach or my leg region, I will move it from down towards my heart. The idea is the lymph system has to be circulated. The movement has to come to the heart. The heart will start pumping things out. With rebounding, with dry brushing, the skins will open up. Okay, that's number one activity for this week. Second activity that we would do is we all know that body is a complex mechanism of all organs. Okay, all organs, tissues, muscles, glands, they all are working in symphony to do and give us the best body and the best health that is there. Now, is there a way that we can activate all of these organs, tissues, glands, bones, muscles at the same time? If we are able to do something at the same time, what will happen is the organs will work properly. They will be able to coordinate better. They'll be able to circulate things better. They'll be able to absorb things better, and they'll be able to eliminate things better. When all these things happen, the health becomes better. So the second activity that we'll do in this week, in the week 7, is we'll start using sesame oil. Okay, til ka tel. So you take sesame oil, warm it up, and you massage it for 5 minutes at the sole and at the palms. Okay, soles of your feet and the palms of your hand. So you take this portion, you massage it with oil. Once you've done it, you start pressing the entire hand, all the tips, all the fingers, all corners, at least 5 to 6 times. So you just press, let's say if you're pressing here, you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then move up, move up, move up till the time you do all fingers. Then you move to your feet, do the same thing. You massage some oil before you go to sleep on the soles of your feet, and then you press the entire feet, each point at least 3 to 4 to 5 times. Do this for a week. Once you do it, what will happen is the sesame oil gets absorbed well in your body. You've already dry brushed your skin. You've already rebounded your lymphatic system by jumping on the spot for 2 minutes. So the circulation has started. Clogging is opened up. Now you have massaged your feet. The oil gets absorbed. A very good source of omega 6, omega 9, which is needed for our immune system to fight any issue that comes in terms of pathogen or in terms of viral or a bacterial load. So when this sesame oil gets absorbed and you are pressing those points in your feet and your palm, you are activating your organs. You're letting your organs to absorb. This oil, if you've seen the previous video, we talked about something known as phospholipids, which is needed for the cell to get enough fat for it to function properly and to generate enough energy. So when you start doing this sesame oil massage on your palms and the soles and pressing it, you will see your energy generation going up. Over a period of time, within week 10 days, you'll see that amount of energy that you have, the sleep that you get would be much better than what you normally get. Okay. Prefer sesame oil. If you do not have it, you can opt for coconut oil. Okay. If you do not have coconut oil also, then you can opt for a mustard oil. Coconut oil, best when you mix it with some camphor. So there is a natural camphor that comes, which is known as Bhimseni Kapoor. Use that if you're using coconut oil. If you're using mustard oil, something known as infused mustard with garlic, that will be a good option. But the best remains sesame seed oil, which can be used every day, and you will see amazing benefits both in terms of your skin roughness going down, in terms of the cellular health going up, in terms of your organs getting stronger, and your lymphatic system moving, so the toxins getting out of it. So week 7, these 2 activities we start from tonight, and we'll catch up soon next week on this. Namaste and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.